I'm GPotato. I don't like intros. You don't like intros. Here's a quick review of Resonate, the current event level. Resonate starts off pretty alright. It has a modern, techie Y2K aesthetic, kind of in the same vein as a Knots level. Now, right off the bat, this level inhibits a common issue among a lot of modern 2.2 levels. That being, they disabled the particles on the orbs, pads, everything. This really doesn't seem like it'd be an issue, however, just particles alone can play a very important part in making orbs and pads easier to see, especially in super vibrant and flat colored modern levels, where they can just easily blend in. The easiest solution to this problem is to either just re-enable the particles, or if you think they're ugly, make your own particles. It can be important in levels like these that you incorporate some sort of constant moving element to the orbs, pads, and portals, so that it's easier to discern them from the more so static surroundings. Look, when I put this comparison up, your eyes immediately darted to the orb with the more movement. It just works. Anyway, the level continues, and the gameplay isn't necessarily bad, but because of the lack of clarity in the orbs and pads, it can be such a strain to sight read. Even after practicing a bit, I'd sometimes forget where I'm supposed to go. Also, what's up with how long this dash orb is? Okay, I'm editing this right now. I know it sounds like I'm over-exaggerating. I swear I'm not. Look at all these comments, all of these people. Like, it's really hard to see where you are. Now, it's around 11% that the level shows its true colors. The level gains this unnecessary kind of verticality to it, having these diverging paths that I don't have a lot to say about, except it looks messy and unfocused. I can use the same descriptor for the gameplay too. It feels unfocused, messy, and it's just very hard to properly see. At around 14%, the level throws several unsight readable elements to you at once. Now allow me to just break down exactly what the player sees here. So your eyes start down here in the ship part, then you click the spider orb of course, and shit, now your player's completely off sight. So you dart your eyes up, then you're greeted to this mess of clashing colors and contrasts, and because you know, you just darted your eyes up, you're seeing this for like literally a tenth of a damn second. It's way harder to process and discern all of these clashing elements. The background almost completely blends in with the platform here, and the pad, of course, doesn't have any particles, so that's blending into the block design. And so this is the point where you either click out of panic and die, or get thrown around these goddamn invisible pads and then die. And unfortunately, the next part is no better. Here's the fun challenge. Guess where the click indicator is in this section. If you guess the totally not inconspicuous dot, you'd be correct. This entire duel is super weird in general too. Look at the way player 1 just teleports to the top section, which looks like a structure you shouldn't be interacting with, and then just kind of meanders across the screen aimlessly. And it gets worse. Okay, in this next section, even if it didn't have this super high contrast background clashing with the foreground elements, listen to this click pattern. Just listen. What the hell was that? Do you know how awkward it is to click that out of sync with the song? At that click rate, I feel like with clicks that don't sync and say layac, it's fine because it's not spam. Okay, it's not fine, but it's manageable because it's not spammy. Bad example. But here you need to spam super out of sync with the song, which just feels horrible to do. Not even the obnoxiously large click indicators can save this part. Also, at exactly 27%, you can easily clip the side of this pillar. Super annoying. Okay, you want to see how to fix this? Look, you have your pillar and you turn off collision on the blocks and you put invisible spikes. That way, you don't clip on the side of the blocks. It's simple as that. Now, I will actually give this level props since it's officially the first level ever in the entirety of GD to use the green portal in its proper use case, instead of as a substitute for the normal gravity portals for literally no reason like every fucking new level is doing. Genuine props. And another compliment, this spider part is genuinely fun. It flows pretty well, syncs pretty well, it's pretty interesting, gives you time to react. It still has the issues from earlier with the lack of particles on the orbs, but other than that, it's fine. Good job, BPI. The part after that is also good. However, it can be unclear what to do. Has invisible S blocks with no indication, which is bad. Don't do that. stop. And these platforms could really use, like, I don't know, an outline. Past that point, I honestly still have the same critiques from earlier. There's some jank, like in this UFO. The gameplay's unclear. It has this redundant boss fight with some cool and zany transitions to make you go, wow, this is Geometry Dash? Wow, guys, I can't believe this is a $2 phone game. Yep, I'm fucking killing myself. I will say this though, the wave transition does look really cool, although it does lead into some pretty blind gameplay. And no, turning off the player inputs so that when they panic and click and off themselves, what the fuck, does not fix the blind transition. It's like when creators put their stupid half-invisible slopes in a ship section. It's not good level design. Also, stop doing this stupid nausea-inducing shaky camera thing. And with all that being said, you guys know what time it is. Resonate is not just a level, semicolon. It's an experience. Okay, I'll stop. Resonate by BPI or BPI is a very flawed level in my opinion. Its gameplay can be very unclear, sometimes buggy, generic, and awkward. Visually, it's good, if not a little messy. However, the level of course fails to communicate its gameplay because of said messiness. Not to mention the level's poor visual clarity choices like disabling the orb and pad particles, which makes it further difficult to see what you're supposed to do. Some of the ideas in the level are shallow, like the boss fight, which feels anticlimactic and redundant to the level, and some of the level's mechanics, like the pistons in the first ship part, feel kind of unmemorable. While some of the parts in the level can be very fun, it's not enough to save the level from getting a 4 out of 10. Sorry, I'll cut the fucking Anthony Fantano bullshit. BPI, dude, I'm dead serious. If you want some help, like regarding gameplay and visual clarity, hit me up. These aren't difficult things to fix. This level would be a lot better if it just had some more interesting gameplay. The gameplay was more clear, the sync was better. But yeah, anyway, I think the current event level is pretty underwhelming. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a comment, like, and subscribe. I have more videos underway, and also check out my music on Newgrounds, link in the description. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. See ya.